Hello, I'm Miss Brower. I am your student's AP Environmental Science teacher. I'm actually not going to be there for back to school night. I'm going to a global climate change conference. I got invited, I got requested to go actually, so I'm going to be able to bring some really great things back for our class specifically. So just a couple things I wanted to let you guys know. First of all, this class is not an easy class. Of the sciences, it needs a lot of depth and breadth, which means we're going to have to learn a lot of things and we're going to have to know some things really, really well. So yes, high expectations for your students, but I feel like it's taught in a way that makes it user-friendly. So in terms of homework, I don't have a lot of homework, but it's still an AP class. There will still be chapters to read and notes to take and things like that. A lot of homework would just be prepping for tests. First semester, we do have quizzes and tests that are multiple choice. Second semester is FRQs and tests that are multiple choice. Part of that reason is they're learning how to do an FRQ, so I don't grade FRQs first semester, it's practice. And then we replace the quizzes with the FRQs second semester, and it's worked really well in the past to get them comfortable and ready. A couple of other things. We mix it up. We have lots of activities, labs, field trips. We do have lecture, but I prefer it to be lecture discussion. So the more your students read when they're supposed to, the more we'll be able to talk rather than hear me gab, which is my preference too. But my goal in this class is not just to prepare for the test. It definitely is, but also to have my students leave being better citizens in this world, having a better understanding of our part in the environment and what we can do to make a positive change in the environment. So it definitely is twofold. That being said, I do recommend your students take the test if at all possible. You tend to have more buy-in in the class itself when you have a test to focus on at the end. It's not required, but I strongly recommend it. Those are the kids that tend to stay focused throughout the year. And also it counts for a lot in terms of like if you're looking at the budget for college and things like that. It's about $3,000 to $4,000 worth of credits at a standard UC type school. And even if it doesn't substitute for a class, it still counts as units. So my roommate in college was a sophomore when she started school based on the AP units that she had. So I strongly recommend it. That due date is October 31st. We have an early college board due date for signing up for those exams. So think about it over the next month or so. But that's the basics of it. The most important thing for you is that I do allow corrections. So please ask your students to take advantage of that. They can get up to 50% of the points back. And that's two reasons. For them, for their grade. For me, I do it so I understand that they are still gaining knowledge. If they made a mistake, they unlearn those mistakes. So it's going to help prepare them for the future and do better on my exams as well. That's the long and short of it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's ebrower@ghctk12.com. I think this is backwards, so I don't think you'll be able to see it, but it's right there if you need it, ebrower@ghctk12.com. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Bye.